Let me be clear. Let me be clear why direct action is our only way forward now. In any fight for freedom, there are four broad phases: collection of the facts to determine the justness of the cause, self-purification, and direct action. We have gone through all of these steps in La République du Cameroon. It is an established fact that we have been assimilated and marginalized in our educational, in our legal system, in our culture, and our shared values. And this has been done since 1961 by the government of La République du Cameroon. Reputable organizations, including the International Crisis Group and Amnesty International, have testified to this. They've confirmed these facts. Our Catholic and Protestant churches in Ambazonia territory, with over 80% fellowship across the nation, have documented these injustices and have offered practical recommendations to Mr. Biya and his government. The government of the United States of America, the United Kingdom, and France have condemned significant violations of the rights of Ambazonians by Mr. Biya's forces. They've urged both parties to resort to dialogue. The African Union and the United Nations, the Commonwealth of Nations, they have all noted the same. On the basis of these conditions, the Ambazonian leadership sought to negotiate with La République for a peaceful separation and a peaceful neighborly coexistence. As a first step, we took and pledged to call off a sit-in strike from schools throughout the territory on the 8th of January 2018. Yet, over 1 year since we started ghost towns and civil disobedience and peaceful protests, Mr. Biya has deliberately refused to even recognize our quest for autonomy, to acknowledge the problem, and he has failed morally to sympathize with the families of the innocent Ambazonians that his people have killed, they have injured, and those who are simply missing in action. Mr. Biya rather labeled us secessionists and got his spokesperson to call us terrorists and promised to shoot and kill all of us. To exacerbate this crisis, Mr. Biya declared war on over 8 million of our people on November 30th on our territory. My brothers and sisters, my fellow Ambazonians, it is now clear to all of us and to the international community that Mr. Biya and his country, La République du Cameroon and Ambazonia, are two separate people with defined internationally recognized territories. We have different justice systems, educational systems, and our social norms are totally different. These are hard and facts, and why we have an irreversible path to complete independence. Should Mr. Biya consistently refuse to engage in good faith negotiations, any separation through military confrontation will only end up in the kind of tense neighborliness that exists between Israel and Palestine. By waging war on us, Mr. Biya thought it was going to be easy, and he was going to break our backs and end our resolve and our fortitude to pursue our inalienable right to freedom and self-determination. Our youths have demonstrated the highest level of resilience and courage in the face of barbarism, in the face of an immeasurable level of adversity. The resistance efforts demonstrated by our young men and women have taken Mr. Biya and his team by surprise. And his regime is truly embarrassed. I feel very privileged and proud that we are blessed with such youthful exuberance in Ambazonia. We have youths that would choose rather to die than live another day with a corrupt and oppressive regime like that of